Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another fine evening of high school football Friday night under the lights, where your Cambridge Christian Lancers will be taking on Northside Christian Mustangs. As you can see, the actual season tallies, wins and losses for each team is present on the screen right now. With me is Mr. Benjamin Block, who is working the templates in the control booth. We appreciate that there on board here. He worked this last couple of days ago doing the Varsity volleyball game where we were taking on the Tampa Heat. Outside on our cameraman, as you can see, we have, or you can't see, it's Mr. Kevin Garcia. He's a ninth grader. We are privileged to have a great team of Cambridge Christian sports individuals supporting the team, the network team. Individuals, as I said earlier here, Kevin Garcia is a ninth grader. He's working our camera out there, doing some fine shots. Mr. Michael Mullins, a seventh grader. Tonight he's not here. He's actually doing competitive baseball, but he is a part of our Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Mackenzie Heller is a seventh grader, and Benjamin Block, who's currently working our templates in the control booth here, and he's a seventh grader as well. Again, we're about ready to get close to an actual starting of the game. There will be a prayer, and then obviously our national anthem. We'll have our captains going out to the field for the traditional towing toss, and we'll be getting ready to get it on. Official records for these teams. Cambridge Christian started out Bale High School up near Gainesville with a loss, followed by another loss at Bradenton Christian, and then has currently now been on a win streak. We won our last three ball games here: Bishop McLaughlin, Keswick Christian, and All Saints Academy just last week. Tonight we'll be taking on the Northside Christian Mustangs. After which, next week, Cambridge will be right here, same time, same channel, where we'll be taking on Indian Rocks, located over there in Largo, Florida. Northside Christian has won this year so far to up against Bishop McLaughlin. They lost their first opener, Shorecrest Prep, and they also lost Calvary Christian and to Indian Rocks. Tonight, as you can see, they're taking on the Cambridge Christian Lancers. And after which, next week, they will be traveling over to Bradenton. They will be playing at home against Bradenton Christian. That's Northside Christian there. So, again, we have a beautiful night for some football. We'll get into some more facts and figures as we go on. So get ready and enjoy. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network coming to you live from Skyway Park, adjacent to the Tampa International Airport. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right. Your Cambridge Christian pep band playing the Pledge of Allegiance. And we're about ready to get our captains out for the traditional coin toss. And we'll be getting ready to start off this first quarter. All right, you can see the Lancers are getting fired up over there in the distance, getting ready to come through the poster board, and boom, leading the way. All right, here they come. Again, we'd like to welcome all of the fans, family, and friends, loved ones for Cambridge Christian School, as well as those from Northside Christian. We also welcome you and your friends and family and loved ones out there. We welcome you to the Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Captains are getting ready to head out to the center field for the traditional coin toss. Officially on the clock is showing just about under 2 minutes. I see Mr. Fralick, who did an outstanding job over here, James, on the prayer, is looking at this microphone. He's going to be ready for this Cambridge Lancer team coming up here, the sports announcing and the Cambridge Christian Sports Network. He got his eye on us, so that's great. We'd love to see the future leadership coming on up. All right, the captains are finalizing the lineup and should be heading to the field momentarily. Bob Dare, just this same field last week, became the all-time winningest head football coach for Cambridge Christian School, and I was informed something like that, 23 wins on that there. So he's certainly going to be looking to continue to stack up on that some more. This is his old stomping grounds, Northside Christian. Bob Deere did many years coaching over there, so they know him quite well, and I know they've been studying him, getting him ready. The Northside Christian head coach is Mike Aldstadt. This is his second year, and he is definitely going to try to make a statement here tonight. They got a good-looking crew down here on both sides of the field, so we should have some great football here tonight. All right, as you can see, the captains are heading to the center field. We're getting ready to decide who's going to receive or kick off. Officials are doing their final instructions. Again, I'd like to thank Mr. Benjamin Block here, doing a great job. First time doing the templates for football in the control booth and doing a great job on that there. He's come accustomed to the volleyball, which is a little faster pace, but I think he's starting to enjoy this one quite well here. Second half, we're going to try to get him out there working the camera. And then Kevin Garcia, who's a ninth grader, will be indoors working the control booth for the templates. Again, is getting Lancers will be, if we won that toss, we typically defer. Let's see the official call in from the refs on the field. Cambridge will receive. Oh, that's a little bit different. All right. Again, it's a game of strategy. We're looking to confuse them. Don't know what hit them. Be prepared for the unprepared. Anything can happen. Great preparation for life. All right, we're getting ready to start off our football game here tonight. In just a couple minutes, the teams will be going out, lining up for the kickoff. I'd like to also just start thinking about briefly a contest. We're going to do a contest about 8 o'clock. I think I'm going to start it at 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock from 8 to 8:05, we're going to do a contest where if you can predict the actual score of the game, we'll be able to win a beautiful prize tonight. Send your contest predictions, too, as you can see on the screen, contest at cambridge-christian.com. And just simply put in the scores. You can say Mustangs score. You can say Lancers score. You can say Northside and Cambridge. I can distinguish between the two. Just put your predictions, what the actual score will be. And when I get in the morning, take a look at it. And if we have a winner, we'd love to do it. We did have a winner the last 2 seasons, one each. It's very difficult, but a lot of fun here. Had a winner up in North Tampa in the Lutz area. And we also had actually playing member on the field now, a senior, Trevor Smith. His grandfather up in Dothan, Alabama, was tuning in and watched and made a perfect prediction, and he won a nice gift as well. We'd like to think that we reach out to everybody out there. So, yes, switch. There's a kickoff coming up. Ball's away all the way down to, looks like about the 6-yard line. And immediately tackled at about 11 or so. Looked like it's about the 11. Let's see where they mark it. Possibly the 12. Looks 12. Look about the 12-yard line. Let's see here. What do we got? There's 10, 12. About the 12-yard line. So Lancers will have the ball 1st and 10. Now I know, of course, up here, Northside Christian Mustangs are going to be trying to make a statement on their defense. Try to hold us back deep. Quarterback keeps the ball. Got some good blocking up there. Keeps on his feet. He's going to go out of bounds. And it will be a 1st down for the Lancers. Ball will be approximately the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 1st down for the Lancers. Ball on the 28-yard line. That will keep the clock tick. Well, no, he ran out of bounds. The clock stops officially at 11 minutes and 46 seconds. If you see the clock on the field there, right now we don't have it mentioned. Disregard that. Pass to the right side. Trevor Smith, beautiful catch out there. And he is out of bounds at about the 50. Trevor Smith on that reception. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. I guess, Benjamin, when you look there, you have a 1st down and they run another 1st down. You don't really have to do any type of configuring on that there. Those are easy ones. And hopefully tonight we'll be having a lot of those. You don't have to actually make any adjustments. Keep making those 1st downs. All right, we got a single back. Looks for his receivers. Cuts up field. Is going to get a couple, about 8 or 9. Well, let's see, depending on where they mark it. Let's see if we can get. Yeah. Got a flag on the play. Legal procedure for the offense for the Lancers. That will back it up. Still remain 1st down. Should be about 1st and 20. Let's see. 5 yards on it. Be 1st and 15.
From the 42-yard line.
All right, Benjamin is doing a great job on these templates out there. 1st and 10, 15 yards. Ball's about the 42-yard line, 43 actually. Quarterback keeper runs to the outside. He's probably going to look like he gave no game, but there is a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Let's hope it might be a personal foul on there for hitting them unnecessary roughness on the defense. Let's see if that's the call. I'm looking for my white hat ref. Clock stops at 11 minutes and 14 seconds. And that'll be, if that's a 15, they should mark it as a first down because that was 15. Should be first and 10 for the Lancers. And the ball will be on the 42-yard line of the Mustangs. Lancers are on the move. Fake up the middle. Going to get about a couple on that. There should be about 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Again, officially on the clock with the running at 10 minutes and 58 seconds and ticking. Trevor Smith is going to be, we're tight. We're all tight. Oh, we got a flag, or was it quick enough for a timeout? Let's see what it's called. I didn't see a flag. I don't think the refs were in position to make a call. Something's going on out there. We're going to stand by and call it to you. All right, look like we're going to do that again. It's 2nd and 8. Northside coaches is trying to talk to the sideline ref over here to see what's going on. Now we got, I guess there's a challenge out here. Northside Christian coach talking to the sideline ref. We'll continue on. It's 2nd and 8. Garrett Young shotgun, hands off to number 20. Cuts up for a couple on that. There's Zach Stein. So it'll be 3rd down, 3rd and a long 4, about 3rd and 4. Keeps the clock ticking at 10 minutes and 25 seconds in this first quarter. Okay, hands off to Stein. He is wide open. Fakes his man. He's got his first down. Zach Stein on that run, all the way down to about the 18-yard line for the Lancers. 1st and 10, ball on the 18. When the sticks are set, we'll resume the clock.
Ball's going to be placed at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Just under 10 minutes in this first quarter. Garrett Young looks to his right. Pass is awful low, and that's incomplete. That stops the clock at 9 minutes and 50 seconds in this first quarter. All right, Lancers look like they're trying to make a statement here. When you get into that 20, as I said last week, those linemen kick into another gear. Garrett Young looks to his right, fades to the right, wide open, touchdown, should be touchdown. Nick Stein for the touchdown, Lancers. 9 minutes and 41 seconds. There'll be an extra point attempt. Safety reasons, we're going to switch sides of the field because Trevor Smith's got a good foot. We don't want to kick it over those trees and into the oncoming traffic. So that's the reason why we're switching sides. As you can see there, our Cambridge Christian Lancer pep band over there on the far side of the field, getting us charged up.
In to attempt the point after, number 11, Trevor Smith.
Trevor Smith will be attempting the extra point. Should be able to put this one in the bank. Garrett Young on the hold. Ball's away. It's a fake. Fire. He should have that for the X. Yep, Garrett Young runs it in for the two-point conversion. All right, Benjamin doing a great job keeping up with the on-the-field activities. Kevin Garcia out here, and I'm looking for his Where's your manager? Yeah. Kevin Garcia, our ninth grader working the cameras right now. I jokingly around time here looking for his manager as his dad kind of oversees him in the background. All right, we'll be getting ready to do a kickoff. Trevor Smith typically puts him in the end zone for a touchback, and I assume that's going to continue on for tonight as well. Cambridge leading by a score of 8-0 over Northside Christian Mustangs. There's the whistle. Trevor Smith throws the ball. It is away, and that should be out of the end zone. I know number 7 down there. Number 7 licking his chops out there. Looked like he wants to run that ball. Not tonight on Trevor Smith's foot. He's going to get it in and out all night long. All right, the ball will be placed on the 20 as a touchback for Northside Mustangs. Officially on the clock, 9 minutes and 41 seconds in this first quarter. Mustangs will try to match the score. And the opposite of that, our defense is going to try to stop them. They're all tight. Just got one on the far right, our right. Quarterback is under the center. Looks to run, hands it to the tailback. And tailback dips and dodge and gains about roughly 3 yards on that. Let's call it 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7.
Brought down by number 40, Josh Wilcott.
Wilcock on that tackle. 9 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock and ticking. All right, here we go. Tailback again on that run. He's dipping and dodging off tackle. He is there awful close to a first down on that. I think he's going to be short about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1.
Be about 3rd and 2.
All right, I heard announced a 3rd and 2. It's got a long one. Clock's ticking at 8 minutes and 38 seconds. Still first quarter. Northside Mustangs threatening for a first down. Trying to draw him off sides. Hand back that tailback again. And he should have the first down. Going to be awful close. Looking where they're marking it, I think he's going to be short a little bit. Lloyd Wood on that stop along with a couple there. Is going to be bringing up 4th down. And I think they're going to go for it. Or they're going to try to draw us offside. What do you think out there, listening audience? All right, they're going to go for it.
Help them out here, crowd. Let's go.
All right. Got to attack. They got to attack the ball. They got to attack the ball. They got to attack him. I think. Oh, beautiful stop. Oh, 7 Lloyd Wood on that tackle. Woo! I tell you what, I've said before, along with that great defensive line, Lloyd Wood, linebacker, coming up, stopping them. You're going to hear that name a lot as well. Beautiful tackle and stop. That sends a statement. 7 minutes and 37 seconds here left on this clock for the first quarter. Huge, excellent stop. Beautiful. All right, Garrett Young looks to his right. Man wide open on the outside. If he can just break that, but still a first down for the Lancers. Ball down to about the, let's say the 12.
All the way down to.
Looks like about the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. We can still make another first down before we get into the end zone. Again, our linemen pinning their ears back here. There's a different set of adrenaline kicking in. Garrett Young tries to run. He fakes the option, keeps it up the middle. He is still on his feet, gets a good amount of yards on that. Call it about 7 or 8 possibly.
Gain of about 7 on the play.
Let's call it 7. So it'll be second and a long 2 or 3. Second and a long 3. 6 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock and ticking. Second down. Okay, Garrett Young, 2 backfield. Puts back to number 44, cuts, dives in. That should be a first down, or if not, awful close. That should be a first down. Cunningham on that one there. That is a first down for the Lancers. Andrew Cunningham on that run, that carry for a first down for the Lancers. First and goal, ball is on the 1. Oh, those linemen are pumping some adrenaline now. That's actually on both sides. Garrett Young gets the ball, hands off to Cunningham, 44. He's in for a touchdown. Andrew Cunningham, touchdown for the Lancers. Again, we will be moving to the opposite side. Trevor Smith will be attempting the extra point. Try to make it 15. 6 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. Garrett Young on the hold. Ball's away. Trevor Smith. Kick is up, and it is good. That'll be 15 for the Lancers. Northside Christian 0. 6 minutes and 23 seconds left in the clock, on the clock here for the first quarter. We're going to pause for station identification. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right, you Northside Christian fans, you saw your cheerleaders out there. Great shot on Kevin Garcia on out there. There's our pep band for Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Doing a great job over there. Larry Booker, bandmaster, director for Cambridge Christian Band. Getting ready to kick off, Trevor Smith. If you're a betting person, I think is going to go in the end zone or awful close. There's the whistle, and we're away. And it is high, and that is going to be in the end zone, touchback. Number 7 wants that ball. Number 12 wants that ball. You can just see it. They want to run. First and 10 for the Mustangs. It'll be a touchback on the 20 with on the clock 6 minutes and 23 seconds in this first quarter. Getting close in a couple more minutes, 8 o'clock. I'm going to open up the contest. We'll give you another opportunity here to see a graphic on that location where you send it. It's going to be contest at cambridge-christian.com. Predicting what's going to be the score of the game. We'll open it up at 8. Northside Christian hands off to the running back on the outside. He cuts back. Beautiful hit numbers. Did I say 7? Did I say 7? Beautiful tackle, Lloyd Woods. Great tackle on that. He got a couple yards on that. That'll be second down. 2nd and 7. On the clock, 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Oh, I pumped. Yeah, he's pumped. He's pumped. I gave him a nice highlight of him the last time here. Said he loved that. That was great. All right, here we go. All right, we got a split backfield. Quarterback looks to pass. First time across the middle. It is intended to their number 40, but didn't look like he was expecting that. That's an incomplete pass. That'll bring up third down, 3rd and 7, and stops the clock at 5 minutes and 31 seconds left in this first quarter. We call these big downs, 3rd down. All right, quarterback, shotgun formation, goes back, looks to his left, throws to the left, man wide open. He is going to be first down by about a yard. That's a first down, number 6 on that for Northside. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs of Northside Christian. Ball is on just on the other side of the 30 and a half yard line. Clock showing 5 minutes and 15 seconds and ticking remaining in this first quarter. Quarterback under the center, deep tailback, looks to throws across. He gets his receiver, looked like it's number 40, I couldn't see it. Tackled by a host of Lancer tackles, Lloyd Wood, number 40 on that tackle. That'll bring up 2nd down and about, let's call it 5. 2nd and 5. 4 minutes and 43 seconds ticking on the clock in this first quarter. It's 3rd down. Yeah, 4. Yeah, or 5. Let's call it 5. Look like he's trying to draw us off on the hut. Here he goes. Toss back to the running back on the outside. There's Wood. Oh, no. I saw that from here. That was a flag. That was, yep. Got his hand on that Lloyd Wood. That was a face mask. Yep. Yeah, we saw that one there. That was obviously not intentional. Lloyd Wood is a good character and type of individual. He wouldn't have done that on purpose.
Personal foul, face mask against the Lancers. That's going to be a
happens like that when you're running and you're dipping and dodging and your hand just get up there with the face, and in that case the hands was right across the face mask. So, and they call that. That'll be, obviously it's going to be a first down. Ball would be all the way up to about the 40, let's call it the 47 or 48-yard line. 48-yard line of the Lancers.
48-yard line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 4 minutes and 16 seconds, 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line of the Lancers.
Let's help out our defense now.
All right, quarterback's looking, goes back, looks to his left. He wants to throw. He throws. Beautifully intercepted by Lloyd Wood. Brings it back to about the 50-yard line. What a statement. There was some building, appearing to be some building of some momentum by the Mustangs, but Lloyd Wood on that interception just took it all out of him there, deflated it, at least for that particular drive. 3 minutes and 58 seconds in this first quarter. Cambridge Christian has the ball, 1st and 10 on the Mustangs' 49-yard line. Garrett Young looks to his right. Option, throws. Oh, that was almost intercepted by number 9, looks like, of the Lancer, or excuse me, of the Mustangs. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
On the pass block, bring up 2nd and 10.
Stops the clock at 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Okay, Garrett Young, option, rose to his left, throws, and all down to Woodcock. They thought it was a fumble, but the ball was down. That'll be 3rd and 6 yards. Ball will be approximately on the 45-yard line of the Mustangs. 3 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock and ticking. Another big down. Garrett Young looks to the right, or his right. He throws. He's open, man open over that there. Beautiful catch to number 11, Trevor Smith. Trevor Smith. Not only, as I said before, can he kick, he can also catch, run, tackle. He's multi-talented. Good pass from Garrett Young to Trevor Smith. Ball is on the 39-yard line, or 29-yard line, 29-yard line on the clock. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Got a split backfield. Garrett Young looks to run, tries to find a hole. He's immediately tackled, and he gains about roughly 3 on that. Let's call it 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. You've got a forward momentum on that. Pushed him to 4. His 2nd down and 6. 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Ball is on the 25-yard line. Garrett Young gets the ball. Again, looks to his right. Wants to run. Throws. He has a man open. Touched. Oh, that was in and out. Hands of Josh Wilcock on that. Almost. That would have been a pretty touchdown pass. Yeah, that was looking good here for a second. In and out. Slippery hands. Okay, 3rd down. Big down. Yep. I think he's going to make it. Field goal is definitely in his range. He could do it. Trevor Smith could definitely go for the field goal if we had to use it. All right. Big down, 3rd down. Ball on the 25. Oh, I think we got some movement on that there. Penalty flag on the play. Yep, false start on the offense. Legal procedure. We'll move it back 5 yards. Still 3rd down. Call it 3rd and 11. Still 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Just gives us a little bit more operating room here. Prefer to be closer for that field goal. Garrett Young, shotgun, gets the ball. Fakes the run, fades to the right. Throws it. Oh, is almost intercepted. If he would have had a deeper arm on that, we had 2 deep receivers open on that. All right, be 4th and 11. Decision call. What would you be doing if you were Coach Dare on the offense? What would you do? Would you go for it, or would you try to field goal? Doesn't? Yeah. I know if you was coach, you'd be trying for the field goal, but apparently that's not going to happen, at least on this play. Okay, we're going to go for it. Garrett Young, shotgun formation. Got a timeout, looks like it's going to be. Timeout charge to the Lancers. That'll be the Lancers' first timeout. And Northside has 3. Okay, we are looking almost 8 o'clock. I love to have a winner tonight. We're getting awful close.
Anywhere in the world, you can catch the football games live and not miss any of the action.
All right, my little handy-dandy phone says roughly about 1.5 minutes. Again, we're going to be sending out that contest. You're going to have to reply to contest@cambridge-christian.com. Predict what you think the final score will be at the end of the game. I'll tell you when it's open. Garrett Young gets the ball. This is 4th down. He looked like he wants to run. Has a man wide open. That should be a 1st down. Good tackle on number 4. Beautiful. Number 12, Nick Stein on that there. 1st down for the Lancers. Look like that will be at the, see where they mark it, the 6. Let's call it the 1st and 6. Yep, 6.5. 1st and goal. We can say 1st and goal. We'll take it. 2 minutes and 23 seconds and ticking on the clock remaining in this first quarter. Going to tell our control booth here to get ready. Later on, we're about ready to put out that last minute scoreboard to prediction of the scores. Trevor Smith will be going out. He's trying to get open. Garrett Young throws. Oh, it's intercepted. Oh, man, that almost was intercepted. Just couldn't hang on to it for the Mustangs on that. That we got a lucky break on that one there. 1 minute and 56 seconds left on the clock. Not yet. All right, we got, again, on the clock, 1 minute and 56 seconds left. And just as we try to finish up this series right here, we're going to open up the contest. There he is. Beautiful. Oh, man, 40. Cunningham on that one there. Gets a good run. He's going to be down to about the 3-yard line. Third and goal. Ball on the 3. All right, officially, I got 8 o'clock. Go ahead and send your contest predictions to contest@cambridge-christian.com. What do you think the score would be of this game? Go ahead and reply. Put down Lancers, put down Mustangs, whatever you want to put down between your two teams, what you think it's going to be. Officially, we'll stop it at 8:05. Fakes the run. Wide open. Should be a touchdown. Touchdown for the Lancers. Number Mentor on that touchdown for the Lancers. We're going to have our control booth person put the graphic up for the actual contest to remind the individuals where you'll be sending that score, prediction of the scores. And you would send that to, you'll be sending it to your predictions contest at cambridge-christian.com. Simply just put in predictions of the score, Lancers, Mustangs. What do you think the score would be? Or you can just say Northside and Cambridge and put the appropriate scores on each one. Beautiful gift we're going to be giving away. We have to have the tradition. The last 2 years we've had winners, and certainly would love to have a winner tonight and announce that for next Friday's contest. Trevor Smith will be attempting the extra point. Lancers are on the scoreboard by a score of 21-0. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this first quarter. Garrett Young on the hoe. Ball's away. It is good. That will be 22 for the Lancers. 22 points for the Lancers. We're going to pause for station identification. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network coming to you live from Skyway Park, which is adjacent to the Tampa International Airport. Again, this is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right, Trevor Smith, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That is our fans and loved ones over there supporting Cambridge Christian School, as well as the viewers from Northside Christian. Trevor Smith will be kicking the ball off, waiting for the whistle. There's the whistle. And the ball is away. It's a line drive, and that number is that I think goes out of bounds. 7, I could see he wants to run that ball back. So we're going to be penalized on that. "35-yard line, Mustangs will be taking the ball. 1st and 10 on the 35 with exactly 1 minute and 8 seconds left on the clock, first quarter. Got about a minute or so left on that contest. Might extend it by another minute or so just for those stragglers coming on board. We have a contest taking place. Simply predict the score of the game for both teams. Send it to contest@cambridge-christian.com. Be a winner tonight. All right, Mustangs has the ball. Shotgun formation. Gets it. It looked like it's going to be a draw, but he's throwing deep. Should be intercepted. It is. Number 5 on that interception. Beautiful interception. Benalis. Number 5 on that there by Jack Benalis on that interception. Cambridge will get the ball. Balls will be placed at the 49-yard line of the Lancers with 57 seconds remaining on the clock. All right, my clock says 8:05, but we're going to let it go another minute. Keep those predictions coming in. First one that wins and with the exact score will have a winner tonight. Garrett looks to the right and in and out. That would be incomplete. Pernalis on that intended reception. Stops the clock at 52 seconds remaining. First quarter. With lightning strike twice. Well, Trevor Smith's granddaddy up there in Dothan, Alabama, come in here and win it again this coming school year. Let's see if we can get some other winners. Okay, ball is crossing the middle, intercept. Oh, I do not like that ball popping in the air. That's anyone's opportunity to catch it or intercept it. 47 seconds on the clock, first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 10. All right, Garrett Young back in the backfield, shotgun formation. And look like we're going to have a timeout. Let's see what we got here. Timeout for the Lancers. Lancers, that's their second timeout. They have one remaining.
Hey, folks, a reminder to check out the Cambridge Christian School.
All right, big down, 3rd and 10. Garrett Young fakes the run, goes back, throws. He's wide open. Oh, could not hang on to that. Zach Stein. Looked like that was a pretty catch. I don't know if there is a flag on the field. Flag is on the field. Okay, ledger man on the offense, so we're going to move it back. Be penalized. Officially on the clock, which was stopped for that incomplete pass at 39 seconds in this first quarter. They will be marching it back. As you can see, the Lancer cheerleaders up there. Kevin's doing a great tight shot group of our Lancer cheerleaders. We're proudly doing a great job out here tonight, firing up our fans and supporting the team out there on the field. All right, 39 seconds on the clock. 4th down, that was declined at 4th down and 10. Short pooch and away, get a good row and no one back there to get it. Stop, hustle down there, hustle down there, stop it. Did he touch it before he went in? I think he did. Yes, he did. Inches away from the end zone. Beautiful. Oh, can you sense safety? Think it. See what happens on this play here. 28 seconds on the clock. Beautiful. You touch it. All right, the Mustangs will have the ball on the 1-inch line. Referees are still talking out there, trying to figure out exactly where the ball should be placed. They're still conferring down there. Let's see what it's going to be. Here they come back. Ah, that was too good to be true there. All right, touchback. I guess they said it went in the end zone. It was, yeah. I think we need to roll that back on our instant replay here. That looked like that was an inch on the just before going in the end zone. Unfortunately, we don't have instant replay back here, ladies and gentlemen. We're working on that for future years. All right, 1st and 10 on the 20. On the clock, 28 seconds officially. Still in the first quarter. Mustangs shotgun for him. Oh, we have a jump, a false start on number 40 on the Mustangs. That'll move it back 5 yards. 1st and 15.
1st and 15 at the 15-yard line.
All right, you're doing a great job there, Mr. Block. That's Benjamin Block, 7th grader, working the control booth, doing a great job. Kevin Garcia, doing a great job out there, getting some good angle shots. And 27 seconds remaining for this first quarter that Northside Christian has. Be actually 1st and 15. Quarterback looks to throw, and it's going to be out of bounds. Oh, that was a good catch, a one-handed catch. Number 20.
Nice catch there by number
That was a beautiful catch. That's kind of like a play of the day. That will be 1 yard on that. It'll be 2nd and 14. That was actually a beautiful catch there. Great talent, both on the north side quarterback as well as that reception for the receiver. Here to come up to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 16. Quarterback got split backs. Goes back in a shotgun. Looks pressured. Oh, no, that was incomplete. Number 4. It was intended for their 4, but our 4 and was in place to almost try to make something of that, but it fell short to the ground. Incomplete. Stops the clock at 15 seconds. Actually, it's 15.8 seconds. 3rd down. All right, looks like we're going to have a single back, shotgun formation. Got Trays on the far right on the defensive perspective. Quarterback gets it, fakes it on the run. Looked like a draw. Oh, shot just a little bit too fast for number 8 on that. It was really fast. So that would be 4th down, 4th and 14. 10 seconds left on the clock. That had all the smellings of a screen. Northside will be punting the ball. Number 7 back, unless they do a trick play. 7 gets it, kicks away. Nice spiral. Oh, don't touch that ball. Whoa, I'm glad you didn't touch it because that would have been a live ball. Ball would be dead at about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Actually, that ends the first quarter where Cambridge Christian Sports Network is bringing you the great ball game here tonight between Cambridge Christian and Northside Christian, where Cambridge is leading by a score of 22-0. We're going to put up another graphic here for some feedback, and I'd like to get some feedback from you. Particularly, we want to know where you're viewing this broadcast from. As you can see in front of you, it has CCSN at Cambridge-Christian.com. Give us some feedback. Tell us where you're watching this from. Been getting some from Marietta, Georgia, and a couple other places here. Some are very local. This is top-driven, like ESPN, ABC News, and Monday Night Football. We can't see exactly how many are out there. I know when we do our count on how many are hitting the pages, we're up there around about 1,000, but we'd love to see exactly some feedback. What do you think? As you see Larry Booker our band director at Cambridge Christian School, firing us up here with his pep band. But we'd love to get your feedback, good or bad, so I can pass this on to our Cambridge Christian sports personnel running the cameras and the control room with the templates. And ultimately, I'm going to get them to start talking. Really want to know where you're from, in particularly, where you're viewing this. All right, this starts their second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. Garrett Young looked like a reverse back to Trevor Smith. They see it, and he gets about 2 on that, maybe 1.5. So that's a short. So it's called 2nd and 9. Trying to do a reverse. All right, ball looked like it's on about the 28-yard line. 2nd and 9. Fakes the run. Garrett Young throws across the middle. Oh, intercepted by big number 40. He's tackled and will be going down to about the 20-yard line. So the Mustangs has an interception and turnover. Ball will be on the 20-yard line. Same situation to see if their linemen can get fired up and get them into that end zone here. I know for you Northside Christian fans, and I know you're rooting them on. Likewise, I know you Lancer fans out there are trying to put the brakes on them on that great defense. Test of wheels. Ball actually on the 21-yard line. On the clock, 11 minutes and 17 seconds. Quarterback and shotgun formation, split backfield. Hands it to number 7, the runner. He wants to get outside, but he is immediately tackled by Lloyd Woods. Actually, he lost about a yard on that, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.5. Keeps the clock running at 10 minutes and 57 seconds. Great tackle up there on Lloyd Woods. Saw the gap, came in and closed the deal. Situation is the same, except they just switched the side of the field. It's open on the left. Quarterback formation, or he gets the ball, wants to get, he's under pressure, jumps up, and number 41 catches it. He's open all the way down to about the 9-yard line. That should be 1st and goal.
Brought down by number 5, Jack Benalis.
1st and goal. Jack Benalis on that tackle, preventing a touchdown.
For the Mustangs at the 9-yard line.
All right, the Mustangs are making a rally. 1st and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line. Pretty much same formation. Pitches to the right side. Lloyd Wood comes up, misses, but that closes the gap. Allow the pursuit to come in for basically a no gain on that. Tanner Smelt on that tackle. Great pursuit on that there to close the deal. Clock is ticking at 9 minutes and 56 seconds. Quarterback under the center. Hands it off to the tailback, number 6. He's immediately tackled for about a yard. That'll be 3rd and goal. Look like the ball might be on about the 8.
Brought down by number 70, Wilson.
All right, 3rd down. 3rd and goal on the 8. 9 minutes and 22 seconds left in this second quarter. Big down.
Let's hear it for that defense now, Lancers.
Mr. Frelick doing a great job announcing the game here, locally here, and getting defense all fired up. Quarterback wants to run, but he is going to pass it. He's fading back. He's shooting across. It is in and out of the hands of number 28 that stops the clock at 8:55. That'll be 4th and goal. Oh, 4th and holding against the Mustangs. holding against the Mustangs, pushes them back
That's a 10-yard penalty.
to
Back to the
18-yard line. Third down. Third and goal, ball on the 18. As you can see on the clock, 8 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in this second quarter. He wants to throw. Goes across the middle. Number 40 is wide open. Oh, touchdown for the Mustangs.
Pass to number 40, Max Massengill from number 10, Griffin.
40 on that reception for a touchdown for Northside Christian Mustangs. On the board with a score of 6. Again, for safety reasons, we're going to move to the other side of the field. I got one gentleman out there getting a little bit sick, catching up with him. He'll be fine. All right, for safety reasons, again, we're going to do the extra point on the opposite side of the field because we don't want to kick the ball out there over those trees and into the oncoming traffic. On the clock, officially 8 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Cambridge Christian Lancers are leading Northside Christian by a score of 22-6. Northside just scored and are attempting the extra point. Holding for the north side is 40. Ball's away. Kicks up, and it is good.
The kick is up, and
We have a score of 22-7. We'll be kicking off. Again, we'd like some feedback. If you could put the feedback back up there, we'd love to see that. Again, send those comments in the graphic down to feedback to CCSN. As you can see, the feedback, send it to ccsn at cambridge-christian.com. We'd love to see what you're thinking out there, particularly where you're located.
Number 7 on the scoreboard.
All right, Benjamin's getting a little nervous there. That's all right. He's learning really quick here. He caught it. That's a good part about it, knowing where your mistakes are, and then you correct it on the spot. Lancers will be getting the ball at about the 5-yard line on the run back, and will bring it all the way up to about the 18-yard line, looks like. 11, Trevor Smith on that return. 8 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock. Got to make a statement here. They just scored. Typically, when your opponent scores, you have to match that just to keep the momentum, particularly since you have established dominance on the initial scores. Because if not, we do not want to allow them to come back here in the second half. Coach Dare's got some good plays up his sleeve here. Run to number 40 up the middle. He's immediately tackled for about a yard. That'll be 2nd and 9.
Tackled by a host of Mustang tacklers. Gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9, officially on the clock. 8 minutes and 22 seconds and ticking. Garrett Young gets the ball, hands it off to number 44. He's on his feet, goes down to, gets a couple on that there to be third and about let's call it a long six. A long six, third and long six. Clock is ticking, 7 minutes and 36 seconds in this second quarter. Okay, Garrett Young gets the ball, hands it off. Oh, immediately tackled. They saw that way over here. Cunningham on the tackle. Lost a couple on that one there. That's going to be fourth and about 12 or 13. Call it fourth and 13. Clock is still ticking at 7 minutes, just under 7 minutes, 6 minutes and 58 seconds. Trying to stop this momentum shift here toward this latter part of the second quarter. We've got to beat a team like this here because they can certainly help us on a couple other teams. We've got a flag on the play. You got to get them. You got to contain guys like this. Stop under control. Outside, under control. There's a flag on the play. There's two flags on the play. There's two flags on the field. They're going to try to unleash some of their running backs out there, their agile running backs. Let's see what the call is going to be. Yeah, two flags on the field.
Two flags on the field.
And officially on the clock, 6:31, second quarter. Substitution on the Lancers and a block in the back on the Mustangs. Kind of hard to get open like that there, that open, without any something legalities going on here. Substitution is declined. Blocking the back is accepted. Spot of the foul, you'll move it back from there, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball will be placed at about the 49-yard line of the Lancers. Be 1st and 10. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in this second quarter. We have to stop them. Shotgun, or excuse me, under the center is the quarterback. Passes for a run, ships to the outside. You got to pop them. All right, that'll be about almost a seven and a half yard run on that. That'll bring up second down. Let's call it 2nd and 7. Or 2nd and 3, excuse me. Nope, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. He got 8 yards on that. 2nd and 2. A short 2. We got, look like there's going to be official timeout for a water break on the field at 6 minutes and 24 seconds on the field. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network coming to you live from Skyway Park, adjacent to Tampa International Airport. As you can see, your Cambridge Christian Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Larry Booker, our school band leader. Doing a great job out here, Kevin. Kevin Garcia running our camera out here. He's a 9th grader here at Cambridge Christian. And Benjamin Block is a 7th grader in the control booth running the templates. And I am Carl Smith, known as Coach Smith on campus, bringing you this beautiful game tonight between two great teams, both sides of the bay. Tampa Bay and over at St. Petersburg for the Mustangs. All right, we got a flag penalty. I think it's going to be a sub illegal. Let's see what happens. Again, on the clock, you can't see it's 6 minutes and 24 seconds officially on the clock at the field. Dead ball foul. Legal sub. Got to move them up 5, so it'll be 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6.
Okay. Off shift I formation under the center. Hands off the tailback. Oh, get the ball, get the ball. Lancers get the ball. That's 60 on the recovery. Nick Porter on that fumble recovery. That's exactly what I was talking about. We needed a turnover. We needed a turnover on that to stop that momentum. Had to have that turnover on that there. Beautiful, beautiful. That stopped some of that momentum change that it was trying to change on it. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. Mr. Frelick up here doing our announcing, doing a great job pumping up the crowd. And we got a good crowd out here tonight, both Northside Christian and Cambridge Christian here. Skyway Park is packed. Trevor Smith is on the outside, trip number 40. He's going to get about 2 yards on that. And I believe he stayed in bound. That should keep the clock running. Got about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock is ticking at just under 6 minutes, exactly 5:58 remaining in this second quarter. It was a great shift change up here, the momentum back onto the Lancer side. Quarterback options, keeps it, running back. If he can get a couple, he's going to get about 1 on that. That'll be 3rd and 7. Third and 7 with 5 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock and ticking. Second quarter. Ball is on the 47-yard line of the Mustangs. 3rd and 7. Garrett Young, shotgun formation. Gets the ball. Hands off to number 20, Zach Stein. Should be a first down. First down for the Lancers. That's exactly what we needed, another first down. Keep that clock rolling. Keep that clock rolling. Plenty of time to put some more points on the scoreboard here. Lancers are approaching the line of scrimmage. Trevor Smith on the far right. Hands off to number 20, Zach Stein in the middle. Goes down for a couple. That will be 2nd and about 8. Clock ticking at 4 minutes and 45 seconds still in this second quarter. Garrett Young still in shotgun formation. Fakes the run. Quick pass to Trevor Smith. Nope, number 34 on that one there. On 34 on that pass, Grant Mentor. And that is a first down for the Lancers. Keep that clock rolling. Chewing up that field, dominating the clock. Ball control. Yep. 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. Officially on the clock, showing 4 minutes and 13 seconds in this second quarter. Garrett Young, shotgun formation. Looking to pass. He's under pressure, deep pressure. Cups to the outside. He wants to throw, but he's going to run out of bounds.
Keeper number 4, Garrett Young, with a nice gain on the play. Picks up about 4.
Gain about 4 on that there. Runs out of bounds, stops the clock at 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball was on the 20-yard line. As I said, that's where that second boost of adrenaline start kicking in for those linemen. When you get into that 20, you can smell that end zone. Garrett Young, quarterback, hands off to Stein up the middle, and he stopped. Gets about a couple on that there. That'll bring up third down. Third and long 4. Third and 4. Clock is ticking at 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Ball looked like it's placed on the 20 or the 17-yard line. Garrett Young shotgun, gets it, fakes it, hangs on to it. If he can get some room, he's on. Oh, stays on his feet, but still is immediately tackled. But that should be a first down. First and goal. First and goal, ball on the 9-yard line. First and goal for your Lancers. 3 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. I think we have a timeout. Timeout, the Mustangs. Timeout for the Mustangs. I believe that's their first timeout. They have 2 remaining, and the Lancers have 1. We have a timeout on the field. Again, we're going to pause for station identification. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network coming to you live from Skyway Park, where Cambridge Christian is taking on the Northside Christian Mustangs. Cambridge is leading at this point. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. I've been told here we might have a special guest, should have a special guest up here in the press box this break during halftime. So stay tuned to that. I know you're all getting up, getting some popcorn and using the restroom and getting ready for second half. But stay tuned for some brief activities during our halftime. Garrett Young hands off the 44 up the middle, gets about a couple on that. Cunningham on the run. It will be second down. Second and about 6. Look like it's on the 6-yard line. Give or take a couple inches. 2 minutes and 53 seconds and ticking on the clock. Remaining in this second quarter, just before halftime.
Second down and goal from the 7-yard
line. We got to get this. Punch it in. Punch it in. Garrett Young, shotgun, gets the ball. Hands off, fakes. If he can just get a good block, which he should, and cut out. Oh, there is a flag on the field down there. Oh. Ouch, that hurts. Stops the clock at 2 minutes and 34 seconds. We have a penalty on the field. Okay, Lancers got called on holding on that last play. That will bring him back about 10. And we will be replay second. Still second and goal. About the 14-yard line of Northside Christian. Clock is stopped at 2 minutes and 34 seconds. We're getting ready to resume on this. Second and goal. Ball on the 14. Garrett Young shotgun. Looks to his right. Under pressure. Immediately he goes away. Fakes it. Oh, man. That was a good pass, but evenly broken up down there. Number 20 down there from Bale for the Northside Christian stops that. All right, hope. If I was coaching, I would go for a field goal right now, put points on the scoreboard. But I'm not the coach. Oh, excuse me. It's third down. I thought it was 4. It's third down. Third and go. We still got one more attempt to put it in. Garrett Young on the shotgun gets it, fakes the run. He's going to run it up the middle. Hang on to the ball. He's down to about the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal, ball on the 4. And what do you do, Coach? Yeah. Oh, Coach, I would put that timeout on the Lancers. That is their last timeout. That is their last timeout. While we have timeout on the field, again, we'd like to get some feedback on you here. So we're going to do our graphic on the feedback address. And that address is ccsn@cambridge-christian.com. Let us know what you think about the broadcast tonight. And we really want to know exactly where you tuning in and watching this broadcast. And let us know what you feel. I'd like to pass this out to our team members on our Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Those team members consist currently right now of Kevin Garcia, a 9th grader, currently working camera. Michael Mullins, he's right now a 7th grader playing competitive baseball. And McKinney Heller, 7th grader, and Benjamin Block, who's currently a 7th grader running our control room templates. Going for the field goal, Trevor Smith. Ball's away. It is good. That's good. 3 points for your Cambridge Christian, brings up 25. Score of 25 for the Lancers. And, yeah, that's good. You're good. All right, Ms. Benjamin Block, we're just talking, deliberating here on about the timeouts for the Lancers. That was their last one, and how we're going to show that on the actual scoreboard for you guys to see. And we figured it out. These nice, young, tech-savvy individuals here, they're under control. All right, Trevor Smith will be kicking the ball. Whistle is blown, and the kick is away. And that is out of the end zone. Out of the end zone. All right, the Mustangs of the Northside Christian will take it on the 20 with 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining on the clock. We're going to pause again for a short station identification. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Our home announcer, Mr. Freilich, is firing up our home team crowd, trying to get them fired up here on the defense. Passes away across the middle. Oh, I thought number 12, Stein, was going to dive and intercept that. But that is incomplete. Stops the clock at exactly 2 minutes remaining in this second quarter. 2nd and 10. I really hope we had a prize winner tonight here, ladies and gentlemen, when I go home and check that list, because I really want to give that away. Keep the tradition going on to the 2013 football season here. All right, here we go. 2nd down, exactly 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Northside Christian is trying to get back in this game. They lost that momentum just recently here. They're trying to go back. There's a pass, away to the outside. It should be number 20 on their side got that second attempt. That's what happens when the ball was tipped in the air. It can go either way, both offense or defense. That will bring up 2nd down, 2nd and short. Oh, excuse me, 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1. Gets the ball, looks to his right, wants to throw. Good throw. Bam! Good hit. That's the way you hit somebody right there. 34 on that hit. Ooh, Grant Minter on that hit. He will remember that the next time he comes out. That helps you on the defense side of the house. When you do that, that makes them think just a second or two, and that could be in your favor for the next time if it comes that way for an interception. 4th and 1. Obviously, that stopped the clock exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds. remaining in this second quarter before we get ready to start our halftime. And we do have a special visitor tonight here, ladies and gentlemen, so stand by for that brief interview we're going to have. All right, 4th and 1, big down. We got a timeout.
Timeout on the field.
And they now,
That's gonna be
they have one left. Northside Christian has one left. Cambridge has 0. Stops the clock at 1 minute and 30 seconds. Again, I would love to hear your comments and suggestions, and more importantly, some feedback on, including your location, where you're tuning in tonight. We'd love to have that. Starting posting of our maps, both around here locally in the Tampa area, as well throughout the state of Florida and out in those other states. We have gone as far as Tunisia, believe it or not, way up in Northeast Africa and Germany. Last year we had a football player, a father who was stationed in the military in Germany, was tuning in watching the games last year, and that's dedication and love, because it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning when it was all said, done, and over. So a lot of commitment and love from our parents as well as Northside Christian. Quarterback fakes it, gets it, and he is going to be stopped depending on where they mark it. Depending on where they mark it. Drop that ball. Mark it. He's going to be short. He should be short. That should be short. Oh, man. Let me see that. Let me see that. Look at that line. The ball's on the 30. Look where the other marker is. What is that? Let me turn my mic off. All right, he's half yard short. Yeah, he was short on that one. All right, he gets another attempt. 1st and 10. Goes to his right. He's going to run it. He's under pressure. Tackle him. He brings it. We got a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Got a feeling that might be a legal block or a legal chop here. Let's see what happens if it's a legal chop or holding. Probably 71. Holding against the Mustangs. 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Minute 13 left.
Exactly 1 minute and 13 seconds. What would you do if you were the coaches of either team? 1st and 20. Okay, it starts the clock. Fakes the run. Throws to screen, and he's immediately tackled for loss. Loss at about 7 or 8. Alton Kelly on that there. Clock is under a minute remaining in this second half. We've answered the call on that momentum charge up here. Lancers did a great job on that. We got a timeout. Timeout on the Lancers. Timeout charged on the Lancers. Yeah. We had. We used them. Yeah, we used a lot of things going on out there. Is there a full moon out there? Okay, on the clock, officially 53 seconds after 53.6. That's okay. Yeah, long. Yeah, roughly about 26, 27 yards to go for a first down.
Well, because then they had a penalty to come back, right? Yeah. Is it 3rd down or 2nd down?
I would say second. Right now they got 53 seconds left on the clock. We got to stop them. They're getting some calls on the Northside Christian calls over there. Again, their coach is Coach Allstott, famously known for running back for the Tampa Bucks. And he's moved over to Northside Christian leading as the head coach. This is his second year as head coach.
They're going to just kneel it.
Quarterback's under the center. Hands off. It's going to be reversed. Coming back this way. Beautiful. We read that one there. Beautiful read. We got him. Beautiful read. Hang on to him. All right. That's a beautiful stop on that reverse. And that stays inbound while the clock is still ticking. 36 seconds on the clock. And that will be third and a bunch, about 40-something almost looks like. 10, 20, 30, about 35 yards, give or take a yard. 20 seconds on the clock. This should be their final play if it's a run play. Should be the final play. Just under 10 seconds remaining. There's a whistle. Delay game.
Penalty flags on the play.
Delay game. That'll be half the distance.
Delay of game on the Mustangs.
And push them back about a yard and a half.
Distance to the goal.
Half a distance to the goal. 3 seconds on the clock.
Third and 30
Can we do a safety?
on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, I was in. We potentially can have a safety here. We'll take the points. Now we got to sit back. Don't let them get behind us. And it just takes a knee, and that's it. That will be the final play of the first half, where we have 25-7 for Northside Christian. All right, Northside Christian is going off to the side, as you can see, along with our Cambridge Lancers are getting prepared for the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest up in our booth here. Nice, very special guest star here, and he's actually Sean Minks. He's our assistant head of school, and we're privileged to have him here with us tonight. And sir, thank you again. And introduce yourself to the audience here. A lot of folks obviously probably don't know you as well. We know you're the assistant head to our headmaster, Mr. Tim Mueller. And just enlighten us a little bit about you, your mission, and your charge that you're looking to fulfill this school year.
Sure, happy to. Thanks for having me. And, we showed up in the middle of the summer, we being my family, and Mr. Mueller arrived a month or two before we did. Happily married. My wife, Carol, is also on staff at Cambridge. And then we have 3 kids. Oldest is at UCF. The second one is Tiana. She's a freshman. And then we have a 6th grade son named Tate. And so the youngest 2 are obviously at Cambridge, and they are loving it. It's been never had quite a smooth transition like we've experienced here. And that it comes about because I've discovered very early on what a special place Cambridge is. And it all funnels down from relationships. What I've observed and what I've experienced have really been one and the same, and that is I've already written some communication to parents about this, but we have a special campus because we have some special people. Our parents, our teachers, our administrators, and our students. Just the way they relate to each other all the time is special. We've got a campus with a lot of love going on, and it's, of course, rooted in Christ and the main reason we exist as a Christian school. I just feel to be here, as far as my mission, I don't have a personal mission or agenda. I believe firmly in the mission that already exists at Cambridge because it's rooted in biblical truth, and that's our objective. That's going to be integrated into everything we do, from the football field to the science class, the science lab, to the basketball court, to the drama performance. Everything will be covered up by that. So at the same time, we're excited to do several things on the academic side, and as the year progresses, we'll be sending home a lot of communications about different things that'll be coming up. The great thing is I arrived at a place where so much incredible is happening already, and so we don't have any rebuilding project. We don't have any major fix-it that we've arrived to. We have a really smoothly operating school that we get to be a part of and hopefully bring a little something new to.
So where do you call home? Where's home?
Well, currently we are just on the outskirts of Carrollwood. I'm told we don't quite qualify as Carrollwood residents, which is fine. I'm willing to be humble on that one for sure. We're renting for this first year. Technically, I guess it's Citrus Park.
Okay. Sir, we have, obviously our new headmaster is bringing in a new philosophy of kingdom education. Now, we've heard some views, obviously, from himself. Last week, we had his brother up here, Chris Euler, and he shared some enlightenment about kingdom education from his point of view and how he relates to and supporting his brother. And how do you fit in for supporting our headmaster, Mr. Tim Euler, as it fulfills that mission of kingdom education?
Yeah, I think it is real important, first of all, to understand some of the uniqueness in our roles, because we have a unique structure here now as far as leadership is concerned. This is actually a structure that's taking hold in an increasing number of Christian schools and private schools in the state of Florida. But in our program specifically, Mr. Euler is really overseeing everything in operations. He's overseeing everything in development, and fundraising, and finance. The whole business side comes under his umbrella. And then really everything that's left falls to me, which is everything on the educational side. So academics, athletics, and fine arts. We, of course, have very qualified and fantastic people in our principals, our athletic director, and other folks that are heading up those areas. And I get the privilege of serving alongside them, of supporting and encouraging them, and every once in a while, hopefully bringing some new ideas. As far as kingdom education is concerned, you know, what's at the root of kingdom education is that everything we teach is gonna be through a biblical lens. What's unique about kingdom education, while on the surface it may not sound terribly unique, when it's done correctly, it really is. And that is really focusing on strengthening partnership with the parents and having them be heavily involved. Scripture tells us that parents are the ones that are ultimately responsible for the education of their children. So we're just privileged to come alongside and partner with them. And really our goal is also to partner with the local church as the parents make that choice. But that threefold partnership is really a strand that's maybe impossible to break and really contributes incredibly to the development of our kids.
All right, great, sir. My imaginary teleprompter here is telling me to ask you a question about Green Bay Packers. Well, is there a story there?
Well, I suspect highly that Mr. Euler had a lot to do with that prompt. We'll see who laughs last on that. His 49ers, last I checked, don't have a terribly impressive record either. I have high hopes still, although I think it won't be the Packers' best year. But I am a cheesehead. I was born in Michigan, raised in Wisconsin, so I'm tried and true. That'll never change. Definitely a Packers fan and 100% cheesehead.
Well, great answer. I imagine Mr. Euler is going to come up and confront you with that tomorrow, if not tonight. But I'd like to finish up with the question I always ask. What advice would you be giving our coaches over here, and particularly our coach, and if you were to share, because we are entertaining here our Northside Christian fans as well. They're tuning in tonight. So what advice would you be giving to the coaches here tonight?
Well, I've said before and I'll say again, as far as Bob is concerned, the biggest advice I would have for him is to never take advice from me regarding football. I like to think in my own mind that I know a lot about the game. My son was a standout. He graduated last year from the school that we left, so that was a lot of fun enjoying that time. And now it's fun just getting to cheer on other boys, and I don't have to get my blood pressure doesn't have to raise quite as high when it's not my own child out there. As far as the guys from Northside, anything I say probably won't be helpful for them either. And we love Northside. We're trying to do the same thing they are, but I'm not really looking to help them at halftime, even if I could.
All right. That's Mr. Sean Minks, our assistant head of school at Cambridge Christian School. Sir, we appreciate your presence here in the press box and the support that you're continuing to give us here tonight. And God bless. Have a great weekend.
Same to you, Carl. Thanks for having me.
Will do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have exactly 10 minutes, or excuse me, just under 10 minutes, 9 minutes and 40 seconds. As you can see right now, the camera is focused on Mr. Larry Booker, getting ready to pep up the continuation of the spirits for Cambridge Christian Sports this second half. And I'm going to basically shut her off, tune on the camera, because our cameraman has taken a break, as he's done a great job, Kevin Garcia. And Benjamin Block as well is on a short break. I'm going to give you a wide view of the angle of the field. Got kids out there having a great time in their dream world, and certainly they're going to be able to relive this, maybe in some dreams tonight. But again, we're going to pause and for the rest of this here halftime, and you guys out there and viewing land, we thank you and have a great time. One of the other situations we have here, before I tune you, let me give you a view of the field first here, and hang with me for about 10 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a view of the field. You can see the kids are having a great time out there. One of the perks that we have, being part of the Cambridge Christian Sports Network, is an individual up here has a special announcement. This is Kevin Garcia. What do you have, Kevin Garcia? What's your announcement?
Kelly, this is Kevin, and I just want to know if you would go to homecoming with me.
Oh, we have a special invitation. Mr. Kevin Garcia shooting out an invitation for homecoming. That's a perk, ladies and gentlemen. You just don't have privileges to get in front of the mic and offer those type of situations here. But they're doing a great job, building them up in the spirits and nature of Christianity values and so forth. So again, we're going to pause again. Unofficially, or on the clock, we've got just under about 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining until we get ready to start this second half. Enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're getting ready to start off our second half. Lancers will be kicking the ball. Trevor Smith. Mr. Fraley got them all pumped up on her. Some jamming music, getting pumped up. We got to keep our Lancers pumped up here to keep this lead and building on it some more. All right, we switched on our cameraman. Right now, cameraman was Kevin Garcia, but currently right now it is Benjamin Block. Kicks it in the end zone, touchback. Trevor Smith, another touchback kick in the end zone. So Lancers will be defending on the defense on the 20-yard line of the Mustangs. Mustangs 1st and 10. Mustangs coming up to the field. Line of scrimmage. Quarterback signals motion. Oh, we got a false start. That'll be a penalty play. All right, Mr. Kevin Garcia stepped into the control booth. Will be running the templates. It'll be 1st and 15. 1st and 15. Change to 10 to Okay, quarterback under the center. Puts it man in motion. Runs back to the outside. It is a sweep. Immediately tackle. Beautiful Mike. Is that number Stein on that there? Beautiful closing the deal. Jack Stein. Initial tackle on that one there. That will be 2nd and about a 1. Let's call it 2nd and 14.
Second down and 14.
Hands off to the running back. Beautiful tackle on that there. He's going to get very short run on that there. That'll be 3rd and might be no gain on that, depending on where they're marking it. Be 3rd down. No gain on that. 3rd and 14. Trying to set us up for the run. Pop a couple runs in there. Then here comes a pass. 10 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock and ticking, 3rd quarter. Again, Kevin Garcia is in the control booth running the templates right now. Probably much easier, you think, than the camera, or you prefer the camera? Oh, he says this is easier. All right. Quarterback goes for the pass. Going deep. Man is open. Oh, in and out of hands of number 1. We will see that again. I know we're going to see that again. 4th down, 4th and 14. So Mr. Kevin Garcia is saying he prefers the control room. Is it because of the air condition? It's easier. Okay, all right. Well, you're a little more mature, faster than those 7th graders, but that's okay. That's all right. Did you get an answer back on that invitation that you asked for the prom? Did you get an invitation acceptance or anything? Or she did. She did say yes. Congratulations. All right, be 4th down. Number 7 in the backfield for, well, we got a penalty flag. Offsides defense. And it will be 5-yard advance. 4th and let's call it roughly 9. 4th and 9. Showing the punt. Punts away. Great high kick. That should be get out of the way. Gets a good bounce, rolls, and probably go out of bound at 40. Nope, stays in bound. 48-yard line. Lancers will have the ball 1st and 10 on their 48-yard line. Officially on the clock, 10 minutes and 22 seconds.
Mark your calendars. The fall sports banquet will be November 4th at 7 p.m. Plan on coming out and celebrating all of our fall athletic teams. That's November 4th.
We have our fall sports banquet is taking place on 4 November at 7 o'clock. Recognizing all our great athletes here participating in the fall sports. It's going to be on the 4th of November at 7 o'clock. Garrett Young, shotgun formation. Gets the ball, fakes it on the run, looks under pass. He's under pressure, runs to the outside, and stays in for a couple more. And he's going to be close to a first down. Like he's going to be short about a yard. Be second and 1.
Second down and about 1. Actually, it's a first.
That's first.
Down Lancers.
Yep, first down for the Lancers.
Ball will be placed at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line of the Mustangs. Lancer has the ball. Garrett Young, shotgun formation, looks to his left and blocked down by big number 21 for the Mustangs. Jumped up there, got that big paw. Big paw up there and knocked it down. That stops the clock at 10-10 in this third quarter, 2nd and 10. I think when we get those. All right, here we are getting ready for this big down coming up, 2nd and 10. Run play, stays up, follows receiver. He's going to get about 5. So that would be third and maybe about 4, let's call it. See what they spotted. 3rd and 4. Ball is placed on the 35-yard line of the Mustangs. Clock ticking, 9 minutes and 41 seconds, third quarter. Garrett Young shotgun, fakes the run, keeps it himself, finds a hole, wide open up the middle. First down, Lancers. Ball's all the way down to about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
It's all the way down to the 34-yard line. I'm sorry, 24-yard line.
Ball placed on the 24-yard line. 9 minutes and 18 seconds and ticking in his third quarter. Garrett Young, shotgun, single back, fakes the run. Wants the run, he's immediately tackled and comes back to original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10, or let's call it 2nd and 11. He lost 1 on that. Okay, if you was offensive coordinator, what call would you be calling for the Lancers right now? Same thing. If you're a defensive coordinator, what play would you call? All right, we got all the backs in the back. Shotgun, fakes the run, fades to the right, passes. Man open, but overthrown. Oh, number 34 on that intended receiver, Grant Mentor, just off the fingertips. Looks easy up here. If you only had an extra foot, or if the ball was shy a half a foot, that would have been a touchdown. Stops the clock with that incomplete pass at 3rd and 11 with 8:25 on the clock. Yeah, shotgun formation, single back. Gets the ball, looks to his left. Throws wide open. Does he hang on to it? He held on to it. That was pretty. Number 40, Josh Wilcock on that. That would be 1st and goal. Looks like the ball's on the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, ball on the 6 for the Lancers. 8 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock. And ticking. All right. It's Kevin Garcia saying this is so easy. I want him to do 2 of them now. I'm going to have him do the templates, and I'm going to have him do the announcing. All right. Got a flag on the play, counting some numbers. Legal sub on the Lancers, called on that. That will bring the ball back 5. Still first and goal. Ball on the 11-yard line. Officially on the clock, 7 minutes and 58 seconds left. And ticking. Garrett Young gets his call from Coach Bob Dare on the sideline. Shotgun. Pass back to number 34. And immediately tackled on there all the way down to about the 5. Still second and goal. Look like it's on about the 5. Let's see where he places it. About the 7. 7-yard line. First and goal. On to 7. It's second and goal. Second and goal. 7 yards to go. Officially on the clock. 7 minutes and 1 second. And ticking. Garrett Young shifts to his left. Shuffles. And he is going to be immediately tackled for no gain or slightly. See what he spotted? Third down, 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, ball on the 7. Clock on is ticking at 6 minutes and 38 seconds. 3rd quarter. And looks like we're going to have timeout on the field. It would be timeout Lancers. Timeout Lancers. During this timeout, we're going to pause for station identification. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Where Lancers would be hosting the Carewood Day School, be our senior night. Again, on the clock, officially 6 minutes and 32 seconds in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal for the Lancers. Ball on the 7. Garrett. Graham, he cuts up there. If he gets it in, he should be awful close. He's going to be close. I thought he was going to dive in. Oh, it's going to be short in the end zone. Thought he would have dove. 2-inch line on that there call. It'd be 3rd and goal. 6 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Timeout. Referee timeout. Water break. 6 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. We're going to pause for station identification. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right, I hope everyone out there had an opportunity here to place your predictions in for the exact score of the game. We opened that up back at 8 o'clock and was there for 5 minutes, and actually we gave an extra minute, should be 6, from 8 to 8:06. We was looking to have a winner. All you had to do was predict the score of the game, to be exact, and be the first one inside that window to win a nice prize. Last 2 years we've had winners of that. One locally here up in Lutz, north of Tampa, and the other one was up in Dothan, Alabama. And interesting enough, the one in Dothan, Alabama, is Trevor Smith, one of our key players out here tonight, senior, won that nice prize. All right, we're getting ready to resume the play here. It's 4th and goal, inches away. Again, Lyman, I tell you what, if you can't punch that puppy in there right now, I tell you, with all that adrenaline pumping, of course, the defense on the opposite side is doing the same thing, going to attempt to stop you. Everybody's out there in the Navy. Dive, 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 dive. Is there a fumble? Yep. Oh, touchback. Oh, beautiful. Touchdown, Lancers. Man, I tell you what, we will take, every time we talk about football, take some funny bounces. That was one of those funny bounce opportunities here. It was a fumble, and it bounced right back, and we recovered that. And it looked like it was going to be run or tackled, and it was lateraled off to Lloyd Woods, who was back there to get it, and he just walked into the end zone. That'll be a play of the day opportunity here. Beautiful execution on that, and we will take it. Trevor Smith will be attempting the extra point. And the ball's away, and it is good. No good on that one. Uh-oh, that was the first miss. It didn't look like that was quite positioned well, but that's okay. He's still an ace in my book here. All right, 6 minutes and 10 seconds officially on the clock. Again, we're going to pause for station identification. We're playing at Skyway Park, where your Cambridge Lancers are going up against the Northside Christian Mustangs. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network.
I think he gave me that. Yes. Did he? He just said, can you give a plug to Red Elephant? I said, sure. Oh, okay.
All right, this is a key game tonight. Currently, the standings taken as of the 28th of September. Canterbury is leading, followed by Indian Rocks, Bradenton Christian, and then Cambridge. So we got some big games coming up here. Our next week, or the following games we have, is Carewood Day, and Indian Rocks is a big one here for us, Canterbury. So we've got some tough teams coming up here. Kick is in and out of the end zone. Trevor Smith constantly kicking them out of the end zone, which coaches love that. Starts that offense on the 20-yard line instead of getting some potential run back on us. 1st and 10, ball on the 20. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in this third quarter. Ready to commentate, Mr. Kevin Garcia? He's still shaking his head no. In time. You got to have something to say when you have that. Was that prom? Was it prom or homecoming? Homecoming dance? Yeah, homecoming dance. I know you're going to be talking that night. All right, here we go. Quarterback runs. We're going to pitch it to the outside. Got to come up, and he's immediately tackled for a gain of about 2 on that. Approximately, it'll be 2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Penales on that tackle. Actually, for momentum, got him an extra yard. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock ticking at 5 minutes and 41 seconds. Third quarter. Shotgun gets it back. He wants to pass. Cuts across. It looked like it's a completion. And let's see, where do you get him up here? It's going to be short of a first down. Depending on where you move it. They spot it. I guess it's a first down. First down for Northside Mustangs. Ball was placed at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Third quarter. Shotgun formation. Got a little shuffle, stacked trips on the right. Quarterback looks to pass. Under pressure. Tackled out of bound. And got about roughly 6 yards on that. That'll be second and a long 4.
Knocked out by a few Lancer tacklers. A gain of 7 on the play.
Actually got about 7. That'll make it second and 3. Second and a long 3. Out of bounds, stop the clock at exactly 5 minutes in this third quarter. Single back, shotgun formation. Whoa, we got that. We'll take that 5. Yep, legal procedure, you can't jump. All right, that'll move it back 5.
False start on the offense. That'll
Still
back up
second
5
down.
yards. Still second down.
Call it second and 8.
Second and 8.
Clock still frozen at 5 minutes. Same formation. Splits. Quarterback look to his right. Throws. And tipped by number 40. Wilcock on that there. Slightly tipped on that. Josh Wilcock on that slight tip. And 4 minutes and 56 seconds stops the clock on that incomplete pass. Third down. 8 yards to go.
Let's get that defense fired up, crowd. Come on. Let's go. There you go.
Coach Freilich is not letting go of this here crowd here. He's keeping them pumped up. All right, this is a big down. Big, crucial down. Ball's like, runs to the running back. Immediately held. Beautiful tackle on that. We did not get food. Put him down. All right, that'll be fourth down, fourth, and a good 5 maybe, or possibly 4. Let's call it fourth and a long 4. Call it 4th and 4, big down.
4th down and 4.
4 minutes and 30 seconds exactly and ticking on the clock, third quarter. And they're going to go for it. Big down. Great field position if we can stop them. Watch the ball. Do not snap. Quarterback goes back. He's got plenty of time. He's going to run it. Bam! Tackle him, put him down. Oh, he's still on his feet. Extra effort. Got him his first down on that quarterback. He was determined to run that ball. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball's on about the 44-yard line. Could have gone either way, and his momentum and determination got that first down. Stayed in bound, clock ticking, 3 minutes and 55 seconds. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Quarterback under center, pitches off to the right side. Contain him, get out, don't let him outside. Cannot let him outside. Yeah, we can see that. Cannot let him outside. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs again. They got some momentum coming in, trying to answer the call. Looks like about the 20 or the 35-yard line, exactly. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs of Northside Christian. 3 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock, which was stopped by going out of bounds. All right, they're trying to get some momentum change here. Got to contain that number 7. Quarterback fakes the run, throws deep, jump. Oh, guy caught the ball. We lost it. You got to turn around. You got to turn around. That could have been intercepted, but that's okay. We'll see that. You're going to look at that on the tape when we review it, because he had an opportunity to pick that one. Yeah, that was. Yeah, you got to turn around and look for the ball. Definitely don't want to get him behind you, but definitely you have an opportunity here to recover. Okay, 1st and go. Passes number 7. He wants to run outside, and he's going to bring it head on. We got to stop on that. He got about a yard or so. Looked like it's on the 4-yard line. It'll be second and goal. Ball on about the 4. 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
Play second and goal from the 4-yard line.
You possibly got a partial view of the clock. It's actually showing 2 minutes and 55 seconds and ticking. Second and goal on the 4. Mustangs threatening. Quarterback under the center. And we got a whistle on that.
Penalty flags on the play.
Offsides defense.
Offsides on the defense.
Will be half the distance to the goal. Still second down. All right, got to stay focused. 2 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Second and go, ball on the 2. Hands it to the tailback, number 7. He goes up the middle, should be in. If not, awful close. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown for the Mustangs. Mustangs answer the call, put it in the end zone. Score 13-31. 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in this third quarter. I guess they're going to attempt the 2-point conversion. If they're going to go for the extra point, we would go to the opposite side of the field for safety reasons, the traffic out there. All right, 2-point conversion attempt. Fakes the run. He wants to run it. Head quarterback is determined to come up and run, and he's in. 2 points for the Mustangs. 2-point conversion is good. 15 points for the Mustangs. 31 for Lancers. 2 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in this third quarter. We're going to pause during this break for station identification. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Is he staying? All right, on our cameraman working right now is Benjamin Block. This is his first camera action of a high school football game, part of the Cambridge Christian Sports Network. And I got to say, he's doing a pretty good job. And when he sits back and watch this, he's going to obviously pick up some pointers of how he can improve. Same thing for these gentlemen out here. Both teams will be looking at the tapes come Monday, if not tomorrow, and see exactly, how did they perform, and carry all the good into the next game, and all the bad, try to can it and don't do it again.
Got a penalty flag. Sideline warning.
Sideline warning against the Mustangs. Coaches and the team players are getting a little bit too close to the sideline. Refs need their space to be able to run up and down the side of the field. 2 minutes and 31 seconds in this third quarter. Here comes the kick. And it's an onside attempt. That's a live ball. It's past 15. Who did it touch? Yep, it's recovered by the Mustangs. That's a live ball. Once it touches that 10-yard point, and if it touches us, even if it doesn't, it's live after 10. 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Mustangs is trying to capitalize on a turnover. There we go. Mr. Frolic down there Frolic up here trying to fire up this crowd. We got to get back and answer them and stop it. Officially on the clock, 2:28. And we still, with this type of caliber team, need some more points on the scoreboard. Shotgun formation, single back. Looks to throw, looking to his left, throwing deep. Jump. Come on, we cannot allow that. Deep pass. First down for the Mustangs. We need to turn around and knock it down or intercept it. All right, that's firing up their teams. They got a good fan base here from Northside Christian, Croston and Bay over here supporting their team. And they're trying to get some momentum change here to in their favor. They're trailing by a score of 31-15. 2 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Shotgun formation, single back. Looks to his right. Throws. And that's going to be out of bounds. There's no way he could have caught that. Incomplete pass. 2:14 stops the clock. It'll be second down, 2nd and 10. The ball is on the 26-yard line. 26-yard line of the Lancers. Incomplete pass, stops the clock, 2:14. 2nd and 10. Okay, shotgun formation, double backs, split backs, got motion coming this way. Looks to his right, wants to throw, and there's nobody. Oh, come. Oh, man.
Is incomplete. Incomplete pass intended for number 40.
He's saying
The 3rd and 10.
that was close, real close. 3rd and 10. It also stops the clock when incomplete at 2:06 on the clock.
3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs at the 25-yard line.
Getting too close. We got to stop this momentum here. Big down, 3rd and 10. Quarterback looks to throw. He's looking to his right, comes back to his left. He wants to run the ball. He's going to run it. All right, he's going to get a couple of yards on that. He's got a couple of yards. That is going to be 4th down, 4th and about 7. Say where he mark it. I'm looking at the wrong ref on the other side. Looks like about 5. 4th and 5.
It'll be 4th down, 4th and 5.
All right, and they're going to go for it. 4th and 5. They're going for it. 1 minute and 57 seconds on the clock. Third quarter. Big down. Got to stop him. Going to throw. Put some pressure on him. Get some pressure on him. He throws. And that will be a turnover. Lancers get the ball. 1st and 10. What an answer. We answered the call on that there threat by the Northside Christian Mustangs. They were threatening, and the Lancers answered the call. Lancers would get the ball. 1st down. That says a lot, but we still need a couple more points on here on this team. This team here, I got a feeling, is going to help us when they play a couple of our teams that we're playing up here as well, particularly Bradenton Christian. And I believe I heard they play Bradenton Christian next week. Yes, Bradenton won. Yeah, they take on Bradenton Christian next week over at Northside. And I believe I heard someone saying that that's their homecoming. So that's a big game. Gets the ball, follow up. Grant, he cuts back to the outside. Grant Mentor stays on his feet. 1st down. Garrett Young on that there run. Garrett Young dipping and dodging and goes for a 1st down. Great run, following his blockers. Just a shoestring tackle away from breaking it. Ball on the 33-yard line of the Lancers. 1 minute and 32 seconds and ticking in this third quarter. First and 10. Garrett Young gets the ball, hands it off. And looks like that they're 44. Andrew Cunningham gets a couple, maybe one, two possibly, maybe 1.5. Be second down, second and let's call it 8 or 9. Second and 9. He only got about 1 on that. Clock is ticking, just under 1 minute remaining in this third quarter. Garrett Young hands off to number 44. Gets some good blocking up there. Gets another couple on that. That'll be third and a couple. So it's going to be short at about 6. Let's say a long 6. Third and long 6. Big down. 32 seconds and ticking remaining in this third quarter. And we need another set of touchdowns. Well, that's true. Yeah. Third down, big down. Hands off. Garrett Young. He's got his first down. We got our first down. He's still on his feet. And all the way down to about the 40-yard line of the Mustangs. Garrett Young on that fantastic run. Great blocking by that offensive line from the Lancers. Offensive line for the Lancers are doing a great job tonight on their blocking. Well, that should be the last play of the third quarter. We're just under 5 seconds remaining on the clock, and that should do it. Great game going on here tonight. We're going into our fourth quarter where the Northside Christian Mustangs are trailing the Cambridge Lancers by a score of 31-15. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Do the graphic. Kevin Garcia just posted our feedback request. If you can see the screen, and we're asking, send those comments to ccsn@cambridge-christian.com. Let us know what you're thinking about and where you're tuning in and watching this broadcast tonight. As currently right now, your Cambridge Lancers are up by a score of 31-15 over Northside Christian. During this brief here, we're going to pause for another station identification. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Up down on the south side of the end zone down there. All right, we're back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this fourth and final quarter of the game. Garrett Young in shotgun formation, as you can see. Looks to his right, wants to throw. Second man was wide open, couldn't hang on to it. That was Trevor Smith, intentioned, the receiver, just couldn't hang on to it.
Second and 10, the 43-yard line.
That incomplete stops the clock at 11 minutes and 54 seconds in this fourth quarter. All right, Garrett Young, shotgun formation, double back, looks to find a hole, splits to the outside, goes in, still stays on his feet, trying to get some blockers, but he's trapped from the back. Gets about 3 to 4 on that. That will bring up third down. Big down, big down, 3rd and 6. Keep the clock rolling. Ball control. Eat up the clock. Eat up the field. Points on the scoreboard. All right, big down. Third and a long 6. Garrett Young, shotgun formation. We got split backs. Hands off, fakes the hand. He's immediately tackled. No gain. 4th down. I think they saying it might be a fumble, but was he ruled down? Was he ruled down quickly, or did they call a fumble? I guess they call a fumble on that. Wait a minute. Let's see what the call is. I'm waiting on what's the official say. I guess it is. It's looked like it's a fumble on that. All right, as a turnover. Got to stop this here. A lot can happen in a couple minutes of Friday night high school football. You can take that all the way up into college and professional. It ain't over until it's over. If we get one of our big linemen up here, they seem to be wanting to throw it from time to time here. We can get a sack. They want to throw. There was a sack. Almost. Get pressure. Oh, that should be he throws, comes back. That's incomplete pass. Almost had a sack back there. That would have been a beautiful sack for about a loss of 7 or so, but that incomplete stops the clock at 10 minutes and 43 seconds with 2nd and 10. All right, there's big lineman up there. Tackles nose, and big nose guard up there. Bust through, try to get a sack if they try to throw it. Got a motion. Going to send it back out for a pass. Put some pressure on him. Hurry up, bigger pressure. Ball's thrown. It's incomplete. Off the shoulder of number 4. That brings incomplete pass. Stops the clock at 10 minutes and 36 seconds. 3rd and 10. All right, we're back again. Big down. Oh, we got a flag on the field. Legal substitution looks like, let's see, what's the call?
Legal substitution on the Lancers will be a 5-yard penalty.
Usually you'd think that hits the offense, but that's the defense got called on that one there. All right, be 3rd down, 3rd and 5. I'd rather have 3rd and 10. All right, big down. Pressure's on him. Oh, they got a holding call. I saw that way over. Interception. Josh Wilcox, he's going to get it for a touchdown. Get in there. Touchdown for the Lancers. Josh Wilcox on that touchdown interception play. Beautiful. There's a penalty flag that should be holding against the Mustangs, and we're going to decline that. It better be holding, and we should decline it. Referee is conferring back there. Pretty simple. Holding, interception, decline the holding penalty.
You got a holding call on the
Yep,
offense.
it would decline. And touchdown for the Lancers. Josh Wilcox on that breakthrough interception. And he was hustled down and looked like he wasn't going to make it, but his second effort pushed him into the end zone. Josh Wilcox on that one. So we had 6 more to the scoreboard. Yes, sir. So we got a score of 36, leading right now 15 over Northside Christian. Again, for safety reason, our extra point will be moved to the south end, because those high trees should be enough to stop an extra point attempt by Trevor Smith, but he's good enough. He would kick it over those trees and into the oncoming traffic. So for safety reasons, we switched the size of the field. Trevor Smith would be attempting the extra point. Garrett Young is a holder. That quiets the crowd. Fire. We got a fire call. Trying to go for two. And hangs on to it. Number 20. Beautiful caught. Zach Stein. Zach Stein on that 2-point conversion. That'll make it 39. 39 for the Lancers. 15 for Northside Christian. All right, you had some great shots of Northside cheerleaders and also for the Cambridge Christian sports cheerleaders. And as we get ready to kick off the ball here, just stand by. All right, Trevor Smith would be lining the ball up, getting ready to kick it. How many of you think is going to go into the end zone? I can't see you out there, but I imagine all of you put your hands up. Don't know if Trevor Smith's granddaddy is up there watching him from Dothan, Alabama, or is he here, down here locally, traveling and visiting him? But I know he's certainly proud, and all of the folks here of Cambridge Christian's family. We got a pooch punt all the way down to about the 30-yard line. Ball was caught, and he's immediately tackled. Knee went down. Be first and 10. Ball at about 31-yard line. 10 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in this game. Cambridge is leading by a score of 39-15 over Northside Christian. I know a lot of teams are somehow don't want to let people see what they're doing here, but I believe in an old saying that Eddie Robinson used to have. Coach Gramling said he wasn't concerned about that. He said, hey, if they want to see our plays, just ask us for the playbook. Give them to them. Just stop us. Got to play with that mentality. Here comes the fake run. He wants to throw. Under pressure, he throws. It's going to be a leap. Interception. Interception. Trevor Smith. Boy, his granddaddy is having a great time tonight watching. All right, Trevor Smith intercepts the ball, runs, tackled out of bounds. About the 42-yard line. It'll be Lancer ball, 1st and 10 for the Lancers. Now that kind of quieted down out here for the Northside Christian fans tonight.
Ball will be placed at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10.
No matter what team you are, you have to try to take the crowd out of the equation if you can. That's also the press box announcers. All right, Trevor Smith lines up on the, excuse me. There we go. Single back. Garrett Young gets the ball, fakes the run, looks for a quick pass to number 34, still on his feet. Tackled about 5 yards on that. Mentor on that reception. Garrett Mentor on that reception from Garrett Young. 2nd down and 5. Keeps the clock rolling at 9 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the game. Pretty much same formation. Single back. Garrett Young wants to fake the option. And he's immediately tackled. He lost about a yard or so on that, maybe 2. So that'd be 3rd down. Got a penalty on the play. Flag on the play. Dead ball foul, personal foul against the Mustangs. 15-yard penalty, be a first down for the Lancers. A little unnecessary roughness, a little delay hit on that. On the clock, 9 minutes and 24 seconds left in this game. All right. There. Oh, I saw that there. There's a flag on the play. Yep, they're going to bring that back. That should be against the Lancers on that. A little extra movement. Extra movement before the ball was hiked on the Lancers. Stops the clock at 8 minutes and 59 seconds. Okay, legal shift on the Lancers. You can't move unless you go in motion. All right, on the clock again, 8 minutes and 59 seconds. Just under 9 minutes. Lancers have the ball, 1st and 15. Ball is placed. So when they put it down. Drop off the 5. Should be about the 29 or 31-yard line. 1st and 15. Ball on the 31-yard line of the Mustangs. Garrett Young. Shotgun formation. Hands it off to Cunningham. Good run up there. Gets about 6 or so. That was Cunningham, Andrew Cunningham, of about 6 on that run. That'll bring up second down, second and about 9. 8 minutes and 37 seconds and ticking on the clock. 4th and final quarter. Ball control. Shotgun formation. Garrett looks to hand off, keeps it himself. He runs. He's got a blow. He's got some blockers. He cuts back. He should be another good blocking run. Don't think about running that. Touchdown. Touchdown. Garrett Young stretches out for a touchdown. I tell you what, that's some quality skills that college coaches are looking for. And that was some beautiful running and some skills portrayed out there on that field. We're going to move it back to the other side because of safety on the extra point. Lancers are up 45-13. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Trevor Smith will be attempting the extra point. Ball is away, and it hits the upright. Uncharacteristic of in that case. There was a lot of good pressure on that their attempt. Tribute up there to Northside Christian on that. All right, 7 minutes and 55 seconds left in this game. Lancers are leading by a score of 45-15. I hope we had some winners. Again, as I mentioned when I go home here, you would have had your predictions sent to contest at cambridge-christian.com. That was back at 8 o'clock. We had that window open from 8 to 8:05. And we also like to get your solicitation in terms of your feedback. We really love to know where you're watching this here, where you're beaming in, where we're beaming out, and where you're watching it. We can't see you, so we like to get that feedback. And tell us where what you're thinking about providing that there. We'll pass this on down to our Cambridge Christian Sports Network team. You will be sending those comments to ccsn@cambridge-christian.com. Garrett Young will be attempting to put it in the end zone, or we might try something fancy here. We're waiting for the whistle. There's the whistle from the ref. Trevor Smith approached the ball. Ball's away, up high, in the end zone. Number 7 really wanted that ball, but we have to keep it out of his hands. That will bring the ball out on the 20-yard line where your Mustangs will be taking the ball 1st and 10 to 20 with exactly 7 minutes and 55 seconds, which you should see on the scoreboard. Good time if we can get some of our linemen credited for a sack, because this is certainly catch-up tendency to throw more. And they're going to run it to the outside. They're going to stretch it, get him in. He cuts back. Good tackle. That was a nice, and he's still on his feet. What some hustle. Is that number 7? Number 3. Great run of number 3 from the Mustangs of Northside Christian. 1st and 10. All the way down to the 37-yard line of the Mustangs. Keeps the clock ticking. 7 minutes and 45 seconds and ticking. Quarterback looks to throw. Quick pass, and it is incomplete. In and out of the hands. It looked like number 40. Lloyd Wood had a little tip intimidation on that there completion attempt. Stops the clock at 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Fourth quarter.
Shouldn't they be running the clock?
So what?
We have 30 points on them.
No, it isn't that much. Gotta be more.
His last name is Woods, not Wood.
What'd I say? Wood? Oh. We have a correction up here on the field. I had mentioned accidentally I said Wood, but it is Woods. But Woods put some wood on that receiver out there. But great, appreciate that comment. And that looks like a incomplete on that there. Thank you. That was a great comment. Didn't see that. I certainly don't want to discredit. Last thing you want to do is you don't mess with anybody's name. Lloyd Woods doing a great job, along with all the other individuals out there, both sides of the field. Great, excellent hustle and exhibit a good Christian character and sportsmanship. Hard fought, hard hitting contacts going on out there. Third and 10. Quarterback, shotgun formation, single back, gets the ball, looks to pass. A lot of rush. Oh, man, he's got a wide open run, and he is going to be tackled at about the 42-yard line or so. He got about 5 on that. Good run. Stayed in bound. Clock is ticking. 7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game.
Gain of 6 on the play. It'll bring up a 4th.
We got a timeout on the field. And it'll be charged up against the Mustangs. While they water up and get some strategy going into finishing the game here, we're going to pause for station identification, where Cambridge Christian is going up against Northside Christian, playing here at Skyway Park, which is adjacent to the International Airport. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right, we're back. 4th and about 4. Quarterback looks to pass. Throws. It is tipped in the air. That is a turnover. First down for the Lancers. We will be flipping the ball. Turnover at 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining in this game. Couldn't catch that number who put that big paw up there and blocked it, but great job. Who was it?
Ball was batted down by 44. Andrew Cunningham. Nice play.
Andrew Cunningham credited to that big paw up there blocking that ball. He just wants to run that ball, get it back. 1st and 10, 7 minutes and 6 seconds again remaining on the clock to end the game. Cambridge is winning over Northside Christian by a score of 45-15. Shotgun formation, hands off to the running back. Number 20, Stein, gets about roughly 2 on that. That'll be 2nd and, give it 3, 2nd and 7. Keeps the clock rolling, 6 minutes and 48 seconds. Same formation, shotgun, ball's like passed off to number 20, Stein. He's got an open hole. He stood on his feet. That should be 2nd effort. Made him awful close. Brings it down to about a short of 1. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and about 1. 3rd and about 1. Keeps the clock ticking at 6 minutes and 12 seconds. Can't go any faster. We want to tick faster. Get this game over with. Same formation. Big down. 3rd and 1. Hands back to number Stein, 20. He is tackled in the backfield. Lost about 2 on that. That'll bring up 4th down and about 3. 4th and 3.
Loss of 1 on the play will be 4th down and 2.
Had to give credit out there again to Benjamin Block, who's doing our cameraman outside, working the field with the camera. Getting some good experience. This is his first time for the high school varsity football side. He did volleyball the other day. 4th down, big down, going for it. He's going to try to run it. If he cut up, he should have it. 1st down. He slid in for 1st down. Garrett Young on that run. 1st down for the Lancers. Ball approximately on the 30-yard line or 29-yard line. Clock is still up. We have a timeout officially on the field for a water break. We're going to pause again for station identification. This is the Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right, 1st and 10 for the Lancers. Fake the handoff, keeps it, runs up, number 20, still on his feet, and he's tackled all the way down to about the 10-yard line. Make it to, 11?
Another 1st down for the Lancers.
1st down for the Lancers. Puts it down at just shy of the 10-yard line.
Gets it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
See where they spot it. That's 12-yard line, excuse me. 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Can still make another 1st down. Stayed in bound, yes. Clock is running at 4 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in this game. Shotgun formation, double back. Oh, he fumbled the ball and recovered. That was Zach Stein on that recovery. Lost a couple on that there. We're bringing up about 3, looks like almost. So it'd be second and long 12, or just say 13. 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the game and ticking. Same formation. Tries to dip and dodge up the middle, just grind it out, ball control, and brings it back up to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10. Keeps the clock ticking at 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in this game. All right, here we go. Number 20, Stein, runs to the outside and is tripped. Actually lost about a yard maybe. And a call it fourth and 12. He lost 2. Shotgun formation, split back, hands off to he's going to be Cunningham. He's going to be tackled a host of Mustangs. And that changes possession over to the Mustangs of Northside Christian. They'll have the ball 1st and 10. With exactly 2 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in this game, ball is placed at the 20-yard line. All right, see if our lineman here, passing formation prediction. Oh, it's a draw. Pick up, stay on, don't let him outside, come up. Okay, push him out of bound. There you go. All right, that stops the clock by running out of bound, or pushed him out of bound. Was it number 5? Mentor on that, along with Woods and Benalis. Shotgun looks for the pass. Ball's away. Number 4 is open, and he gets past our defenders, and it is caught all the way down to the 32-yard line. Here's the pass. About to go. He's shooting pass. Going deep. Jump. Oh, man. They got past us. Touchdown. Touchdown for the Mustangs. Number 1 on the Mustangs. All right. They answered the call. 2 minutes and 22 seconds exactly remaining in this game. 45-21. Assuming they will be attempting a 2-point conversion. Try to make it 23. Okay, quarterback under the center. Gets the ball, attempts to throw. He's a runner. Got to pressure him. He throws. It is batted down. No good.
Broken up in the end zone by number 5, Jack Benalis. 2 points
Jack
converted.
Benalis, part of the individuals that part of the tap down. 45-21 with 2:22 remaining in this game. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How many of you are predicting out there that the Northside Christian Mustangs are going to be attempting an onside kick? Let me see a show of hands. I can't see, but I know you got your hands up. Officially on the clock, as I said, 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in this game. Here comes the kick off. See where you right on the onside. Here's the whistle. And there's the onside. Got to get on the ball. That's live. Got to get on it. It's live. And it looks like
Onside kick by
number
Mustangs.
7, Woods, on that reception. Looks like Woods. Looked like Lloyd Woods got it. It looked like it. I don't know. Nope, Mustangs got it. Somehow I saw Lloyd Woods holding the ball, so I guess they must have ruled it off. Yep, ruled in Mustangs' favor. Their ball, 1st and 10, ball on the 42-yard line. Their own 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Officially on the clock, 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the game. Quarterback looks to pass, throws deep to his right. It's a jump ball, and it is intercepted.
Broken up by number 34, Grant Minter. Knocks it down.
34, Grant Minter on that knockdown attempt.
Second and
2nd
10.
and 10, 2:11 left in the game. All right. Single back, shotgun formation. Ball's hike, draw. Number 7 gets it. Got to keep him contained. Can't let him out. And that should be there enough for a first down.
Lloyd Woods.
Should be a first down. It is. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Lloyd Woods, part of that stoppage, but it was enough for a first down. Stayed in bound, ticking. 1 minute, 56 seconds, and ticking. 4th quarter. Quarterback looks to throw. Under pressure, throws it deep. Oh, almost intercepted. Number 40. Josh Wilcock on that there breakup. He was looking to intercept it and take it back again for another one. Stops the clock on that incomplete at 1:50 even remaining in the game. Score of 45-21. Cambridge Lancers leading. Quarterback shifting his running backs and look like they're going to call a timeout. Guess it's going to be a timeout. Northside Christian has a timeout. So again, we'd like to thank our viewing audience from Cambridge Christian School. Again, all the loved ones, particularly grandparents, aunts, and uncles who couldn't attend the game, alumni, all of those individuals, loved ones. Same well as proceeding to the Northside Christian and their fans and loved ones supporting their individual players. We welcome you and we thank you for viewing our broadcast tonight. We're going to pause for station identification on this break. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is 2nd and 10. Shotgun. Got a motion coming back this way. Fakes it to him. Wants to pass it. Pressure him. Pressure him. That's it. All the way down to about the 32-yard line. And they lost someone on it there. That'll make it up 3rd and about 11, I say. 1 minute and 30 seconds and ticking remaining in this game. They're doing a quick play. They have to. Quarterback looks to throw to his right. Throws. Intercepted. Intercepted by Wilcock. All the way down to about the 42, 43. Josh Wilcock on that interception. That should nail it right there. Just run the ball out the clock, and that should be the end of the game. All right, next week, Cambridge will be off. Northside Christian will be playing, actually, that's their homecoming, as I understand. They're going to be taking on Bradenton Christian at home next week. Quick run to Andrew Cunningham, and he's going to lose a couple on that, about 5, actually. Be 2nd and 15. Just under 1 minute left in the game. Officially, our next football game will be here, played at Skyway, and we'll be going up against Indian Rocks. They're out of Largo, Florida, and that's on the 18th of this month. Same time, same channel. Hand off to Wilcock. We've got it wide open. Oh, he is moving. He's got some speed. He's got some speed. It's a touchdown. Andrew Cunningham. Andrew Cunningham for a touchdown. Scores a touchdown. Makes the score 51-21. 20.9 seconds left in this game. Again, for safety reasons, we are moving to the opposite side of the field. Yeah, those offensive linemen doing a great job. Again, I'd like to give credit to our Cambridge Christian Sports Network team. Kevin Garcia is a 9th grader. He's been working both sides of the field in reference to camera, and also now he's in the control booth working the templates. Michael Mullins, a 7th grader. Tonight he's not here. He's playing professional, or I say professional. He's playing competitive baseball. And Mackenzie Heller is a 7th grader. He's not here, but he's a part of our team. And Benjamin Block, we'd like to give him credit. He's also now working the camera. He's a 7th grader. Special thanks to our Cambridge Christian Sports Network team members. Trevor Smith's kicks is good. 52 points. Cambridge Christian over Northside Christian, 21. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network coming to you live from Skyway Park, adjacent to the Tampa International Airport. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right, if there's no more scoring taking place here, if we had a winner, if someone picked Cambridge Christian 52 and Northside Christian 21, you would be a winner tonight. So we're going to find that out when we get home. And again, those would be sent back at 8 o'clock to 8:05 to contest@cambridge-christian.com. So again, be looking for that there next time we come out here in 2 weeks from now. Number 20. He is tackled. Let him go ahead. 23 on that run. Great run for Northside Christian. All the way down to the the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. Trevor Smith on that tackle saving. Pushed him out. 9 minutes and 0.7 seconds left. So just under 10 seconds left in this game. This should be the last play of the game. Okay, quarterback under the center. He's going to take a knee. That will be it for the game tonight. That will be the final ball game score of Cambridge Christian 52, Northside Christian 21. Again, I'd like to thank my team members I just mentioned here for being a part of the Cambridge Christian Sports Network. And we will be here in 2 weeks from now where we'll be taking on Indian Rocks. Same time, same channel. Again, on behalf of our headmaster, Mr. Tim Mueller, and our high school principal, Miss Bev Coney, we'd like to wish everyone, both Cambridge and Northside Christian fans, a joyous weekend. Be blessed, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks. This is your Cambridge Christian Sports Network.